Hey everybody, Kyle here from Those Guys Collections, bringing you a quick little video and a little bit of a story. So I just came back from Toyhio, a really big toy convention in Girard. I posted a little bit of a video, teasers, and stuff like that, but wanted to show you guys my Toyhio haul. So first of all, I'm going to start with these guys. Here are, we got 10 packs of these Pokemon Trick or Trade cards. This is a Halloween special. They came out with these bags, and all the scalpers went out, bought all of them out of the WalMarts. I never saw them in the Walmart stores, but I've seen the boxes, just the empty boxes for them. So definitely really cool that I saw these there. I think it was $1 pack, so I dropped $10 on these packs, and hopefully I can pull some cool stuff out. Me and Matt are actually going to open these together on another video. Matt wasn't able to go to Toyhio with me because he had to work and cover for me, so I went out and hopefully me and him can pull some good stuff out of this. That video is still to come, but now on to the cooler stuff. First of all, I'm actually going to start with this guy. So I was actually standing in line to meet the big group of them. There was like Preston Vance, Evil Uno, Hornswoggle, and Danhausen. All four of those guys were in the same room, so you had to stand in line for all of them. And when I was standing in line, I noticed that this figure was sitting on a table right next to the line. And actually, Gangrel and Kid Cash were sitting at the table. That was their table they were merchandising out of and doing autographs and stuff. So I jumped out of the line, let my fiance hold my spot in line, and I bought this because there's only two left. One with white and one with like a yellow autograph. So Dexter Loomis was actually supposed to be there doing autograph signings and stuff. But since from the time he originally got booked, he actually got, brought up from NXT in WWE, and now has a more mysterious character he's trying to uphold. So WWE wanted to preserve that, so they took him out of the signings, and instead they signed a whole bunch of these figures and sent them to the show so they could sell these instead. So I really was excited to meet Dexter Loomis. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, but I was able to get this signed figure, and it's the first time in the line, so it's kind of cool to see that. This is my first figure, and it's first signed figure, so that's pretty cool. Next up is this guy. So when I stood in line, that big long line, I actually got a Hornswoggle trading card, which I already put away. I wish I wouldn't have yet. But I got a Hornswoggle trading card signed by him, and that went in my personal collection. I collect enamel pins, like I've said in another video, and this is actually his signature. I had him sign. I actually collect the cards, because a lot of times when you buy an enamel pin, in case you don't know, those collectors out there know, but if you don't know, they come in usually the artist or the seller will have them on a cards like this. So Hornswoggle has his own little handle attached on the back, his own card. So I had him sign the card so I can keep this with that, because that's what I do. And it's cool that I got another autograph. Plus I got this enamel pin. So the pin's going to go with my collection. The card's going to go in my collection. Obviously not going to be something I resell, but definitely cool for my collection because it's Hornswoggle from his days in WWE, and he's pretty active in the wrestling circuit. Next up is Danhausen. I met Danhausen as well. Really cool guy. He's obviously as interesting as you'd think he is. Got him an autograph with one of these micro brawlers. Actually pre-ordered a micro brawler for Johnny Gargano. Unfortunately, he didn't come in time, so I couldn't get that signed. It's a pre-order and it's not coming out till like winter, and I didn't know that. So unfortunately, I actually bought another figure to have Johnny Gargano sign, and that figure also didn't come in time. So I ended up not having any figure for Johnny Gargano to sign. So I wanted a Danhausen figure, so I bought this. Now I'll have two micro brawlers when my other one comes in, and hopefully eventually I can get the other one signed. But this is cool because it's my first micro brawler, and it's signed by Danhausen. Really cool guy on AEW. I love what he's done. And Hookhausen, I love Hook, so really cool combo. So I stood in line. I actually could have been the first person to be standing in Johnny Gargano's line, but I didn't understand how the lines were working. Johnny and Candace were running a little late, so they didn't have the line set up yet. So I missed being the first person in line for his, but I didn't want to lose my spot in line for the other guys, so I stayed in line and circled back around and meet Johnny. But I stood in line, got his autograph. You see, he actually personalizes to me, so this one's not something I'm gonna be selling. I chose the one with him in the Wolverine outfit because I love Marvel, so this is gonna be perfect in my collection. I really wanted the Venom one or a Carnage one, but I couldn't. He didn't have any of those to sign, so I just got this one. But really cool. Johnny Gargano is one of my favorite wrestlers. So and he's from right here in Ohio, so it's a cool win-win there. And then I got Candice LeRae, of course, to sign as well. I chose hers with a title around her waist because pretty cool to show that she was a champion when she was in NXT as a tag team, and she was a pretty killer one too. So it really cool to see that. And obviously they're both really cool. I talked to them about I have a kid on the way, so we talked about their new baby. And they they gave me some parental advice, so it was really cool to get something like that from a wrestler that I look up to. So it was really cool to get those two. Those two were probably two of my favorite to meet. Not taking anything away from the other guys, but they were the ones that I was most excited to meet, and they're really the reasons I bought my ticket. And I'm really glad they didn't cancel, so I was glad I got them. But I also got to meet Ethan Page. Super nice guy. I love Ethan Page. His videos here on YouTube are awesome. He's a really cool toy collector. Does videos. He's done videos with Johnny Gargano and other people, other wrestlers, and his videos are awesome. Really cool guy too. Congratulated us on our kid because she obviously noticed my fiance was very pregnant. So really cool. I got a selfie with him. Actually, if you want to see the selfies I got with all these guys, it's on our Instagram. Check that out. But really cool. I got him to sign, and of course, got his all ego in there. Hopefully he goes pretty far. I know he just won Matt Hardy's contract for AEW, so that's pretty cool. And then Evil Uno. So cool story about him. I actually have I got him to sign one of his cards. I got an AEW trading card from Evil Uno and Dark Order. I got him to sign both of them. But my genius self had him sign. He signed with a paint marker, and I put it right back in the card sleeve, and I didn't think about it, and it smeared the ink all over the card. I was so upset, and I was like literally shaking after that. So Evil Uno agreed. He's like, hey man, if you can get it off, cleaned up, come back to me. I'll sign it again for free. So super nice guy. He took care of me. It took me a long time to get back to him because that line was so long, and I just waited till the line died down, and it was later on in the day. But circled back, got a selfie with him, got him to just re-sign another card, and I was really excited. So really cool piece for my collection. All these are going to get framed. I just want to do this video right away. But I'm going to be framing these guys, and they'll be probably part of my personal collection for a long time. Then I also met Preston Vance. Also, really cool guy. The dude is huge. TV does not do him justice. The dude is super tall, but he's a really cool guy as well. They were actually filming videos right when I was standing in line, so it was cool to see some of that. But really cool, nice guy. I wish they would have had a trading card for me to have him sign as well, but unfortunately they didn't make any number 10 cards. So hopefully in the next series I'll be able to get a Preston Vance card and have him sign that eventually in the future. But cool to have that as part of my collection. And the last but not least is this guy. So I literally had spent all my money at the convention. The day was winding down. They were making announcements for everybody to haul in and close up shop, pack up their items. Sorry guys, I'm getting my light here so it's not in the way. So that was all going on, and I was walking around doing my last circle through, and I saw this booth, and I saw a Johnny Gargano autograph on his booth. So I was like, all right, cool, let me take a look at this. So I looked, and it was just a absolute intense wrestling, AIW, I think it's called, right here in Akron. Johnny Gargano actually used to teach there, and it was his booth, and he was selling a bunch of autographs from a bunch of sorted wrestlers, and he had a lot of a Johnny Gargano. He overheard me say that I could have got a Johnny Gargano signed figure for cheaper than I could have gotten or for about $5 or $10 more than I could have gotten Johnny Gargano to sign something while I was there. So I was like, well, that's a really good deal, but unfortunately I didn't have that kind of money. So the guy's like, well, who are you looking for? I said, Johnny Gargano. And he's like, okay, well, he started pulling all these Johnny Gargano autographs out of this little binder he had behind the desk. He was like, here, look at this, look at this, look at this. Just showing me one after another. And I was like, well, let me tell you this. I'm looking for a Venom or a Carnage outfit Johnny Gargano signed. And he's like, I got it. I was like, you're kidding me. He's like, no, I got it. So he rambled through, he found this poster, and he actually, he's like, all right, well, the poster's a little bit more than what you were looking for, but I was like, well, actually, this is all the money I had in my wallet. I literally pulled out, I I don't know if this is the exact numbers, but to just give you an idea. I pulled out the last $20 bill out of my wallet, and I was like, well, this is all I got. And he was like, well, I'm asking 30. But you know what, man? I'm gonna help you out, and he gave me a deal. He let me take it for $20. So I was really excited. I got a signed autograph from him with an awesome Venom outfit. I'm a huge Venom collector. If you see the intro video we do when we release it, you'll see I'm in a Venom hoodie. I love Venom. Venom is my one of my biggest collections. So I was happy to get a Johnny Gargano piece that I can put in it, and it's signed. It already is in this nice protector, and it actually has a letter of authenticity. From Pedro. Actually, I met this guy. So he's like, yeah, this is my autograph right here. So a really cool little letter of authenticity from Absolute Intense Wrestling itself. You can actually see that right there. Was signed in his presence it was actually back in July this year at AIW, and that was actually an event that I wanted to go to and I didn't make it to. So it's really cool that I was still able to get this. But that's my haul, guys. I have some other cards that, like I said, I got in my hunt that I totally forgot, and I already stashed them away in my collection, and I didn't want to pull them out. So I'll show you those in another video when I show you the rest of my collection. But for now, I just wanted to show you my little bit of a Toyhio haul here, which was actually really cool. I had a really great time, and I hope I can go back to another one. It was fun, and I'm hoping next time I can meet more people than just these guys. These guys were all awesome people to meet and actually talk to. They're all real. It's nice to meet a celebrity who's down to earth, and these guys are almost all that way. So, but that's all I got for you today. Be sure to tune back in and subscribe so you can see all the new stuff that we have coming out. Like I said, we'll be opening these pretty soon. Halloween is right around the corner, so we'll be popping these guys open pretty soon and showing you that. But stay tuned for that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the rest of our videos and enjoyed what I showed you. Hopefully you liked my collection, and if there's any of you guys out there that got to go to Toyhio, got some of this stuff like this, drop a comment down below. Let me know your experiences and tell me how cool or how great of a day you had, or vice versa. If you had a bad day, let me know why. I had an awesome day, and I actually bumped into a friend, hung out a little bit. So let me know what you think, and we'll see you same time, same place next time for our next video.